So these nice little Honda kickers, I got a 9.9, work wonderfully. The only little drawback that I've had is that there's no trim switch at the motor itself, and it's kind of a little bit more work than I'm happy to do at the end of a trip to get up there and be hitting the controls at the helm and adjusting all that up and down and getting it ready to trailer. So here's a little switch that's very easy to install. Anybody can do this, and makes life a joy again. Here's some of the items you're going to need. You're going to have solder and a soldering iron, some wire cutters, a little piece of stripped wire bare to test some stuff, some tape, electrical tape, some zip ties. I think it was 5/32 was the size of the socket for the octagon head to remove the bolts, at least on the Honda, and a pair of pliers of some sort and a utility knife. Make it all very doable. And some liquid electrical tape is good. And here's the switch that I used. Amazon product. Seems like it works pretty good. It has the correct wiring. It's helpful to take the cowling off on the port side there so you can get at the wiring a little easier. Trace the wires that go to the helm back into the motor body, and you'll see the loom of wires that are going to be associated with this switch. Now on the Honda, the wires that are involved with the trim pump are blue, green, and a white-black in their wiring diagram. Other motors might be different colors. You need a wiring diagram just to isolate that and where the power source is coming from. And then you need to expose those wires. So I'm not going to cut the wires. I'm just going to expose them enough to make these contacts, and then I'm going to test it with my little bare wire here to cross it as if it were a switch, and then I can see that it's actuating the pump, and I can see which color is involved with up and which color is going to be involved with down, just to test it in this case, which was good because blue is supposed to be the up wire, but it's the down wire on this motor, so I don't know what happened there, but good thing I checked. So time to hook up the switch. I got 3 wires from the switch. Red is power, goes to my white black, and then the blue and the green. I checked with my multimeter to see which was activated by the up button, which was activated by the down button, and then I put them to the corresponding colors for up and down that existed for the switch in the motor. And I'm going to test it here just to make sure I've got my hypothesis correct. Okay, so I'm not willing to cut these wires and put butt splices in. I'm going to leave it the way I wrapped them together, and I'm going to solder this connection. I feel that's a better connection. I'm not interrupting those factory made up wires. That all continues. I'm just adding a switch to the relays that already exist, just another source of switching that relay to activate, or those relays to activate. So a little bit of solder on that if you want to practice on something else if you're not familiar with soldering, but it's pretty simple. And get all that done. Get the wires with a good connection, should be solid, and then our next concern would be to make it as airtight as possible. Okay, liquid electrical tape seals and protects. I like to use the liquid electric tape, coat all of those soldered connections with that, and then hit it with some regular electric tape to seal it all up as airtight as you can. So put it all back together, one final test, and everything's looking good. I'm so happy that I finally did this. Hope you have easy success with it. Contact me if you have any questions. Please hit the like and subscribe if you would on these videos, because it makes a huge difference to me and will keep me motivated to keep producing these. And hope you enjoyed. Thanks.